So here we are for the last gig of the year, and possibly the last gig at the Ironworks in Inverness. And we're going to see Iain McLaughlin. Now, who better to spend the last gig of the year with than your best looking and most fun gig pals. However, Spunky and Stuart aren't available, so we just got batshit crazy hills.
We were sitting in the car and then you said I don't want to go. I'm racing home, you said I can't wait for the bed to be broken and our hearts will be stolen. But then I always lose these friends, your flashes on the side of the stage. Fuck it out. Anyway, I don't even like these verses. I was a nervous wreck, just waiting on you, learning to be a lover in your windowless room, watching this love in reverse is all so cruel.
can't be asked going out in that shite. Okay, so we saw 3 bands. The first one was called Joshua Hotel. Now, Joshua Hotel are made up of quite a few of the members of Lionel, who are a band that I've seen quite a few times, even in the little Bishop Mill Hall, which is just across the road from my house, really. I had my 50th birthday party there and got a couple of bands in. Yeah, they're quite good. They sound just like Lionel, strangely enough. The second band we saw was Shocker, and I really like them, and I wish I'd recorded the first song that they played because it had riffs like Black Sabbath. It was really quite good, but they're one of these Mogwai type bands that are just instrumental. They don't do any singing. So the most expensive waste of money of the night was all the microphones on the stage when they were playing. Although he did talk to us once to say thanks for turning up, kind of stuff. But they were really good. Really quite enjoyed them. They made a great sound. And then we had Iain McLaughlin and the Outsiders. English has never been my strong point. I would say, although I got an O grade and a higher, I think. But it was never my strong point. Now, in Murray, we have a word that is like a... What's a word that describes an adjective? An adjective describes a noun, and then you can enhance that. It'll be like something like really or very. Well, somewhere between very and fucking good is hoorna. Now, Iain McLaughlin and the Outsiders are hoorna good. Fucking brilliant musicians. How they are not a massive band, I don't understand. They're just brilliant. They make a sound that's like a really rich sound. There's no wasted space between the instruments like you get with some bands. They just manage to fill all the space between the instruments, and it just sounds really educated and rich. And then his voice on top of that is really mellow, and it just complements it perfectly. Makes a fantastic sound. And I don't know how they're not massive. Yes, they headline tonight above some emerging bands, but they should be big time. Now, Iain McLaughlin is obviously a man that works in the industry and knows people, and I think he manages some musicians, but he's like a musician's musician, and it seems like he could, because you can't find any of their music. He did say on my last video where they featured on the Monster Fest there'll be more music out soon. But you can't find it. There's none on Spotify, YouTube. There's like one song. And yet they played for an hour tonight and it was great. And it just all great songs. So, yeah. I think he's just, I don't know, he just can't be, I'll not say can't be arsed. Just, they've never put the work in to make themselves as big as they should be. But when the time comes, he just gets on stage and shows everybody else how it should be done. And if he's happy doing that, then I'm happy doing that, as long as he never stops doing it, because I'd love to go and see him again. Fantastic. Really, really good band. Come on, you, get your finger out. I know you watched my last video. I hope you watched this one too. Let's see some more stuff. Let's see you big time. Let's see you on big festival stages. Now, the Ironworks venue is due to close in March. Now, Twin Atlantic are coming to play, and the Elephant Sessions are going to play the final weekend. I doubt I'll get tickets for either of them, so that was probably my last time in the Ironworks. It makes me sad because over the years I've seen some fantastic bands there. Two of the hottest gigs I've ever been to in my life, Machine Head and Blackstone Cherry in there. Blackstone Cherry, I had a wee crowd staring at me because there was a swirl of steam coming off the top of my head. Fantastic venue, and we will mourn its passing because there's nothing really to replace it. How the planners have allowed that to happen, I don't know. I'll never forgive them. And if there's an egg on the new hotel that's built on its site every time I pass, I won't have any clue how that happened. Oh no, sorry, not me. I blame it on society. As you'll have seen from the footage of the journey home, it's absolutely belting it down with sleet, snow and storm out there. It's terrible. So we're not heading to the pub tonight as planned. It'll just be home. And so there'll be no alcohol. I've probably had enough over Christmas and that anyway. I've had a few whiskies with Roberta and Ian, and a few beers. So yeah, that's enough. I can do without it for tonight. And tomorrow's Hogmanay. So thanks for watching this channel this year. And wishing you and yours Merry Christmas. I hope you had a great one. And for tomorrow night when the bells come in, Happy New Year. Flange. Are you joining in?
Oh, sorry.
Are you raising your cup?
I've finished.
You finished your cup, have you?
I'll raise an empty cup.
Alright.
Flange.
Flange. Like and subscribe for more cups of tea flanges.
Hiding from my future.